All right, everybody. I don't know if you're ready for this.
At the touch of a button, Compaq can give your family whatever they want this holiday. Just get the Compaq Presario 50.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody, and welcome to another video. We are back here with the Compaq Presario 1800 XL. And I've got an original Compaq charger that actually goes with it. I got this computer and the charger for the whoppingly huge price of $79.99 plus, I think, $25 shipping. So all said and done, $20 million, because that's what they literally tried to get for the last laptop that was like this. And I found this on a whim. I don't know why people are trying to charge so much for vintage computers nowadays, but they're not worth that kind of money. Especially because it only means anything to about 5 people, and I'm one of those 5 people. Actually, I'm probably 4 of those 5 people. On the dock today is the 1800 XL laptop. As you can see, it's got a shiny blue lid, which separates it from the rest of the Compaq line. There was a 1800 series, there was a 1200 series, which is the most common of the laptops sold at the time. And then there is a 1400 series, which I happen to have. This is the Compaq Presario 1400 XL. It had lower end processors and it was meant to be the cheaper model. You'll notice some commonalities on it. It still has a disc play on it, which meant you could listen to CDs and music while the computer was off. It was a 14-inch screen. It was missing the floppy drive, only had a CD drive, and also didn't have as many slots and ports. So this was your middle tier, and this was brought out because Compaq actually wanted to compete with Apple. So if you look at the iBook, you'll notice it has a colored kit here. This is graphite. They made them in graphite, lime green, dark green, blue, and a red and an orange. And you could change out these accent kits on these Compaqs particularly so that they would look more like an iBook. So it was Compaq's version of it. Unfortunately, the display on this guy has died, so stay tuned for a video where I repair the display on this, because you can't just buy these. I had hard enough time finding this machine anyway. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is bring this back out of the way and bring this back in the way. The 1800 XL1, which is exactly what this little tender filly is a built-to-order laptop, so you could get this in a varying range of choices, different processors, different hard drives, different RAM. It should come with something around a 600 megahertz Pentium 3. You heard me right, not 1, not 2. 3. It comes with possibly 192 megabytes of RAM maximum, 64 megabytes of RAM minimum. It comes with a DVD-ROM drive or a CDRW drive, and it also comes with 12 gigabytes of hard drive space. It is a 12 gigabyte spinning hard drive, because that's what we did back then when the dinosaurs roamed, when I was young. I just find that crazy impressive, because if you look up some current specs of some currently well-equipped computers that are almost considered gaming spec, you'll see laptops and desktop computers that have 12 gigabytes of RAM. Not hard drive space, RAM. So here goes nothing. First, lid of the 1800 XL, you'll notice on the front you have the disc play, which I mentioned on the Compaq Presario 1400, so you could use this as a giant Walkman, equate that to an iPod or an iPhone now. On the side of the machine, you would have your battery, which this one actually has, and the little lid comes off. You can take the battery out relatively easy, believe it or not. It has a pull tab. Oop, come on. For self-preservation purposes, we're not gonna take off the battery because this is old and I don't wanna do that yet, not until I properly inspected it. Anyway, so you would have a battery which you could hot swap, 2 PCI MCIA slots, wow, that's hard for me to get out, a microphone and a headphone jack, and a 56K modem jack, and a Ethernet port, which was a big deal, and they didn't put them on computers regularly. The 1400 series and 1200 series didn't come with them because Wi-Fi was not yet a normal thing. People were still using dial-up, so you would have been 98% likely back in 2000 to use dial-up internet. Other side of this little guy, you'll notice something you probably haven't seen in a minute, a 3.5-inch floppy drive to transfer all whopping 1.3 megabytes of media you ever could. And then this unit happens to have a CDRW drive, which I believe is an upgrade from the DVD drive. Don't quote me on that, not positive. Don't know if they even sold a combo on a computer at this age. So then you could obviously listen to all that sweet, sweet music that you were just dying to listen to, you know, Slipknot, Puddle Mud, Taking Back Sunday, any emo band you use to cry slowly while you hug your laptop. And then on the back here, we've got the unit's sole USB port. We also have a serial port, VGA port, S-video port, which was common on TVs way back when. The fan, docking adapter for obviously a docking station. They look way different than the USB ones we're used to now. A printer parallel port, the power adapter port, and the PS2 port for plugging in a keyboard and mouse. That is all you got on the machine. On the bottom is basically a port to access upgrading the RAM. These computers back then had feet, so you could keep it at a good elevation when you were using it so that your hands felt right. We'll go ahead and show you the inside. It has side latches instead of top. I'm assuming it's just because of the rigidity of the screen, although it is pretty rigid. Unfortunately, the hinges are not the best, but you take what you can get with vintage hardware. You just try and be careful. So you've got a 15.4 inch screen. You have Compaq Internet Easy Access buttons, which are these little guys here. They had things like an email shortcut, a Internet Explorer open up shortcut, Compaq's Q service shortcut, almost full-size keyboard with a little bit off-center spacebar, which works oddly well and is extremely well placed. Synaptics, I believe, touchpad, and an actual scroll bar button, which you really didn't get up until later in life. And then again, there's the display suite. That is the basics and all of the beauty of the Compaq Presario 1800 XL laptop. What we're going to do now is see if it'll power on. Moment of truth. Ooh, we have a power icon down here at the bottom. Oh, we have a Compaq logo. Let's go immediately into the BIOS and see what on earth it's got for a system info. Oh, there we go. Apparently CD, DVD, ROM, a 6,000 megabyte hard drive, so a 6 gig hard drive, not a 12. And that is all the information we actually get from this screen. That's super lovely and helpful. Oh, the battery's good. The date is correct, so that's always awesome. Not quite as interesting as I thought. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the BIOS and let's see if she boots. All right, well, what do you know? Utterly awesome. The computer does boot into Windows ME Millennium Edition. That is a blast from the past. It seems to have Norton System Doctor, which gives us all sorts of wonderful and useless specs. And it's running. It says I've got a genuine Pentium 3 processor. Oh, and 128 megabytes of RAM, which meant I was pretty well off in life. Unfortunately, that is about all we can do on the machine right now without me readjusting, rekeying, retoning. So thank you for watching the video today on the 1800 XL, and stay tuned for the next video, which will also be on this little guy. I'm going to do a cleaning of the machine and also go into depth onto using Windows ME and kind of comparing it and seeing what you can do with it in the now, which is 2023, soon to be 2024. I think it's really interesting to see if these computers can have a life to them still and see if you can still use these daily. So that actually may be part of the challenge, is that I will try to use this machine in a modern setting and see how everything goes with using it in daily life. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate everybody's time and attention. Let me know if there's anything you actually would like to know about the machine in the next video. You want to know more history, anything like that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Any information and criticism, good or bad, is welcome. I want to make these videos good and better. I want to have an awesome tech channel, and I want everybody to enjoy my content. So thank you very much. Love y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and stay nerdy.